Hi everyone, it's me, Asan of Asan Taylor Fashion and Design, and welcome back to my channel. Well, the secret is out. You get a chance to know just a little bit more about me. Welcome to my Flosstube channel. Yes, I am joining the Flosstube community, aka cross stitch. And here's the secret. I've always been a cross stitcher. Yes. Cross stitching has been my therapy, literally. I began cross stitching at a very young age, back in the early 90s, and please don't do the math to figure out my age. I fell ill, and I would crochet just to take my mind off of the pain. So one day after my surgery, my neighbor came over and she had a little basket for me, a little goodie basket with snacks, books, because I really enjoyed to read. And in the bottom of the basket was a cross stitch kit. And I was just like, what is this? Took it out, read it, and I did the little project. And I really, really wish I still had it to this day. And so I enjoyed the project. And it kept my mind distracted from what I had going on health-wise. So I would save my little allowance, and back then you could get a cross stitch kit for $2. Bigger projects maybe $5. Now maybe 105. So I would save my money and do the little projects, and that was my therapy. Got to college, I had a little project, but it was, I'm in college, so half done. After a while I tossed it and went on by its way. Into adulthood, I would pick it up, but just really wouldn't follow through with it. So one day I found a really beautiful crib blanket, and hopefully in a future video I'll find it and pull it back out and show you all, and maybe we can track the progress on it. And I said, I'm going to work on this crib blanket, and when I'm done, it's going to be my announcement to the world that I'm pregnant. It's in the back of the closet somewhere, so you do the math on that. So cross stitch kind of got pushed to the back burner because I started my sewing business. Things began to progress, but I still had my crocheting. Crochet ended up being implemented into my business, so therefore it only left me with reading my books and cross stitching as my hobby. And if you watched my previous videos back in 2019, I sustained an injury that caused me to be in rehab for quite some time. And I must say, cross stitch helped me regain the strength in my hands. It also helped me strengthen my hand stitching and my I'm trying to add more to it. It helped me gain my strengthen my hand stitching in sewing and in quilting. So I kind of got like a 3-for-1 special getting back into cross stitch during that time, and it's been very therapeutic since, especially during everything that we've been experiencing through the pandemic and whatnot. It's just been a great stress reliever for me. So I did pick it back up again, like I stated, in 2019, and I've kind of stuck with it on and off through projects. So I fell down the rabbit hole one night, and I discovered Flosstube. And I watched, joined a few groups, subscribed to a few websites, opened up an account with a few stores, and here I am. I am officially a Flosstuber. Now I'm telling you now, I may not be an avid Flosstuber because I still have to work my business and get videos up for that, but I will commit to at least once a month to give you all an update of what I'm doing with my projects. Now I'm going to show you my cross stitch setup. Please no judgment, because my business is sewing, and my sewing room is full of sewing stuff, sewing, quilting, crocheting, and I have just a little tiny space for my cross stitching. And I'm going to show it to you. And don't laugh. You ready? Yep. You saw it. It's a Christmas cookie can. That is my cross stitch setup. But I'm coming, y'all. So, here's my thing. And it's nice and neat. Don't get me wrong, it's nice and neat. See, I have my projects in my bag. Little Ziploc bag. Not trying to go broke because it's a hobby. And, you know, my business takes up a lot of my time. So I have my baggie, my little floss in there. This is a project that I frogged on, so I'm trying to see if I can salvage the fabric. If not, I didn't spend a lot on it. I think I caught a sale, used the coupon and was able to get it at discount. And just an extra baggie with my floss. So I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'm ready to go. And then I discovered the full coverage pieces. And that's where the problem began. I bought one. No, I lied. I bought 4. And I have about 10 of them sitting in the to buy list box. It's y'all fault. It really is. It really is. But, because this is a hobby, and I don't want to stress myself, and I want to continue to enjoy, I contain myself and I discipline myself. So this is what I did. I took one and I started. And my goal is every 6 months, I am going to start a new one. And then just kind of rotate them. So again, no judgment. Here's my baby. I enjoyed what everybody had. I went to the store, bought a Q snap. This is an 8x8. Went on Etsy, bought a cute needle minder. Made myself a grime guard. And I got to work. A little grime guard, and I got to work. And this is a full coverage piece. It is, I believe, oh, Heaven and Earth. This is a Heaven and Earth design. And I'll leave a picture at the end of this video, or I'll insert it somewhere in here, what it is. But it's the mini dark waters. And I am enjoying working on this piece. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but we have over 1,500 stitches in this already. I put it down and then I picked it back up because what I found, this was really easy for me to travel with. Recently, some things had involved in my personal life, so I had to do some traveling. And during this pandemic, I did travel safely. And I wanted a project to work on while I traveled or while I was at my destination. Of course, sewing couldn't go, crocheting couldn't go because it gets big after a while. So I found that the cross stitch was very easy for me to travel with. So what I do, again, because not to take the enjoyment out of it, and I know that these full coverage pieces can at times be overwhelming, I'll wait on the sale from some of the local craft stores. And I'll go and I'll buy, you know, X amount of floss, and then I'll just work from there. And it's working for me. I enjoy it. I love it. But hopefully the next time you all see me, I'll have the real pretty project bags that everyone has made or bought. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to make that. I'm going to have my little supply bag. I already have bought the material. I'm ready to go. I just need to sit down and do it. And I'll have a little better presentation for you. But what I did, well, what I'm going to do is I want a piece that reflects my goals for 2021. I think I have narrowed it down to what it's going to be. So I'll post a video later when I confirm what it is. And I think between this project and my goal reflection piece for 2021, that is where I'll be working between those. And again, I can't really commit to giving you weekly updates, but I will for sure give you a monthly update of what I have going on overall with my cross stitching projects. And it's a lot of floss tubers I follow. I have a booklet that I have written down many patterns that I want to do. And I have noticed in several of the groups and websites, when people post patterns and you buy them, they don't stay up long. So I have learned, if I see a pattern that I like, just like sewing, if there's a pattern that you really like and you know you want to do it, go ahead, get the pattern, because the pattern may be pulled later on, and then when you decide, hey, I'm ready to do that pattern, then you can no longer purchase it. But so if you buy it when you see it, I have learned that. So I do have several patterns that I am excited to work on. I won't be starting them all, but I know that they're there. So if you all have any suggestions for me, please leave them in the comment below or email me. If you have a method to the madness, please leave a comment, email me. If it's a project that you may think that may be suitable for me, email me, leave me a comment. I am open to all of the fun. Trust me, I am. So for sure this weekend, we are gearing up for a great basketball game. So I know I'm going to be working on my project, getting some things narrowed down. And I'm just excited to share this part of my personal life with you all. And I hope you all enjoy it. And until next time, bye.